Hey, and welcome back to Spiritfarer. Today we have like other places to visit apparently. I thought for some reason that I had already... Okay, I guess I was like on my way but then I stopped the game. But yeah, we have to find like an NPC to get like another spirit who's probably responsible for the meteor showers. Also, like not responsible, but like responsible in the sense that they are probably going to give us like the mini game. And I'm just gonna go over here, yeah. And teleport. It's apparently some Anthony guy who's got a mustache, so should be easy enough to find, right? You should just be over here. I hope we can reach him like still at night. That would be amazing, so I don't actually have to skip today again. To be fair, like, I don't know why I'm so averse to sleeping. This is just like me for real, like in real life, because I also really struggle with that. Like I am... Like, I wouldn't consider myself like an insomniac. I just really struggle with like going to bed. This kind of, you know, feels the same way in this world. In any case, this is like a person we have to look for. You know, I actually had to check the recording to actually figure out what actually I was doing. I just have terrible memory. Also, you're not going currently. Okay. Seems like wheat has a smaller range, which is interesting. So this is like the main difference between like the different things that we can make, which also kind of tells me that wheat probably, you know, is more important than like the other things that I can, you know, pulverize, I guess. Sugarcane, let's get some more of those growing. I don't actually have any more wheat seeds. Yeah, request advance, the one from downstairs. I'm just gonna leave it at that and, you know, go into town. Again, should be quite doable to find, right? I wouldn't actually mind having like more spirits, especially because now the guest home has like all the lights and that's perfect. Why are you just standing around here? I'm not a travel agency. I'm not a phone book. Find your friend on your own. Okay, you know what? We have like a little bit of a description here, so I'm gonna go around first. Maybe I could find someone. Who are you? You weren't here last time, right? What? You woke me up. I was taking a rejuvenating momentary nap. Yes, my name is Anthony. So it's interesting that they just appear now, unless I forgot about them. I don't know. Also quite likely. I'm indeed a very successful architect. With, might I add, impeccable taste. I mean, can't you see my moustache? What can I do for you? Beverly? I've had so many clients over the years. I can't possibly remember them all. Then again, I've had so many drinks as well. And I can remember them all. Some I enjoyed, some I despised. C'est la vie. Not sure what that means, but I always thought it was a great way to end the conversation. Well, apparently it's not. Oh, you're still here. That usually ends things pretty quickly. As a world-renowned architect, I've had an incredible life. If I stopped to think about every single client, I'd go mad. It's more about the experience than the people. The journey and all that. What? You're starting to annoy me. Your presence and that awful hat. Okay, I will have you know that this hat is amazing, okay? Both, you know, both of these hats, right? Like the in-game and the real hat. The Renaissance called. They need that hat back. And you're still here. If you won't go, it's time for a harmless prank. You know what? I do remember Beverly. Even without a last name or any other meaningful details. Bravo! Stellar job of refreshing my memory. You must have a gift. I can visualize her house now. In my mind. Quick, write this down. It was an incredibly tall house. Very narrow. It had a massive clock, loud enough to wake the whole neighborhood. Also, it's all coming back to me. There was hay inside. She wanted a real barn feel to her house. Humans being animals and such. It was quite a unique project. Well then, that's all I could remember. The mind is a mysterious bedfellow. I so agree. Well, I'm going to shut my eyes now and take another small nap. Yeah, I feel like you're just pronouncing the Z's, right? Z. Okay, Beverly's farmhouse, which, you know, obviously The same thing. Maybe I can just annoy you still. Zizi, go away, c'est la vie. You know, I'm also going to end like every single conversation I have with c'est la vie now. You know? I feel like that's reasonable. I learned so much in this game. Also, how much money do I have? I have 5,000 glimpses. You know what? Just for completionist's sake, I'm gonna get the key. I've kinda neglected that for such a long time. That reminds me there's technically a CEO still, you know, locked in a room. You know, but that doesn't actually matter. I guess let's buy something. Key for Hummingbird. Yep. I guess we're getting one very late. Maybe we are getting an upgrade. That would be amazing. And what can I sell? Bovine license. I kinda wanna keep it. I don't know what I would do with that. It's interesting I can't sell it. Wheat flour is like 200. When I grind my wheat, it turns into wheat flour. Wow, that's great, actually. I did not quite figure that one out, I guess. 200 for sunflower. Wait a second, how expensive are those? 70? I might actually become like a sunflower oil merchant, because they are like... It's literally, you know, feeding itself. So it's like an infinite cycle, because like sunflower seeds, you get like more seeds that you can just grow constantly, and you get like 200 each time. And you get like, I think you get like 3 seeds, so you get like 400 each time you grow it. And like crushing it is like so easy. I don't know if there's like a critical way to get like more of it, but like, I just was thinking about it. Cup of tea? Can I? No, I can't really do anything else with the oil though. Also zinc ingots. It's a world of zinc. And pulsar ingots. Smelting the ore made it shine so much brighter. Well, I hope it did. I'm just checking like everything I have. The ash planks, a very solid plank of ash. Good for structural purposes. Well, okay. I'm fine. You know what? I wanted to sell the oil. I'm just going to sell the oil, nothing else. I could get some sugar. I don't know. It's fine. Also, let's check out the house. There's like a chest in there, you know, it's time. I hope it's going to be worth it, actually. And I'm getting... just a figurine. Is that like an important one? Wait, it's a special item. Okay, wait. I need like 4, right? For like some quest. For like one of the collections. A very delicate figurine. Interesting. Then maybe the last one is like behind the last door that I can't really open currently. I don't think there was like anything else in here, right? Yeah. Guess I'm just opening the door. What the hell? You unlocked the door downstairs. Now anyone can come up here. I don't want these downstairs jerks up here. Well, too bad. Upstairs screw forever. Yeah, I guess you have to enjoy that one. I always forget that I can, like, technically bounce on, like, all of those. Well, I just need proper upgrade, you know, for more fun. In any case, I guess we made some progress. We might be able to just build a barn. I hope that's not an issue. Maybe we can use the barn for something else, like, in case it's not, you know, needed for something else. Maybe for my bovine license, you know? Get some good old milk or something like that, right? We're just assuming that it works that easily, right? Right. Okay, let's build something. We do have... We need maple planks. We do have maple wood, right? Just need to process a little bit. Also, I think food is done. What did I cook? I have no idea. Oh, nice. Fried chicken. Oh, that actually looks... I could go for some fried chicken. Okay. I don't know why I'm going up here, because the sawmill is here. Give me some maple. Sure, let's just do 11. It's been some time since we processed that stuff. Let's get a clean cut. Delicious maple. You know, for all the buildings. And that wasn't a clean cut. Too late. At least Daffodil is enjoying all the wood. You know, as you should. Can I be completely honest? I would love it if like cutting wood was that easy, and just you could just like straight planks out of everything, right? Like I think I talked about like how I still complain about the table that didn't get cleanly cut planks for some reason, and that's why you hire a professional who doesn't cut it cleanly. Right, like I think like if we had done that wrong, then it would have been fine, right? Like that would have been like our fault, but like just buying it, and also not just buying for like the wooden planks, but also having to wait for it for like 2 weeks, and then not getting the right size. I think that was kind of a troll. But alas, so's life. And so's Maple, apparently. Anyway, it's also like morning time. That's perfect. So we should probably make the rounds in a second. I should probably get like the building done and then, you know, do like the other stuff that I should be doing. Yeah. As always, let's get going. Let's ring the bells and maybe chart a course. I might need a minute, but this is like worth it to just go straight here, like manually. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that, but I should maybe check out what you have. Francis, was it? Right? And then go for like all the chores. As always. And I would say I'm just gonna skip forward a little bit. I just planted some potatoes, but first... Wait, Francis says it's your lucky day. How lucky you must be. I got new errands just for you. Fresh off the presses. Have a look-see. Yeah, that's actually why I'm here. Peach seeds. Okay, so it definitely was worth it, I guess, to keep more space here. But I still need the pears, which have grown. But I only get like 3, right? That was like the whole issue. Yeah, I need more of those. Why do you only, you know... I see so many fruits on that tree. Please give me more of them. Okay, like 2 more harvests and I can get that. But it's fish sticks. Oh yeah, I completely forgot that I have like the oil, right? Like I can use it for so many things now. Fried rice, sounds amazing. Cornbread. Huh. Cabbage and lettuce, I don't have those. I don't have the comets, but I do have celery. And I can get more sugarcane, I guess. Hematite and citrine. You know, at some point, I mentioned this before, I just need to sell stuff. Not to you though. Even though, I mean, how much is like a far... Ooh. Like, I just see the glimpse and like, you know, my mouth is watering. Maybe I should do that at some point. Also, I can just sell other stuff here. Wait a second, you're still 70. I feel like the rest is like the same price. Fried chicken is 390. Ooh. Comfort food and it's large. Okay, interesting. Okay then. I'm just gonna ignore that. We also get like potatoes, so maybe fries. No, I could go for some fries. I'm just gonna leave it at that and get to the bus stop. You know, we have like a teleport to do, but first I need to give like my friends some food. Obviously I can't give to the... Oh, you're not even hungry. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna let you get a little bit more hungry before I really deal with everything. You're also fine? Huh. Gustav? You're probably not inside. Also, I got some mail. Also, here's the thing. I do know that Gustav doesn't like fried foods, but I would like the, I guess the pin, right? So if I'm giving it this... Oh, I'm not hungry. Okay, you don't even react to that. Okay, I might have to remember doing that, like a little bit later. Just because I feel like that's going to be interesting. Also, I do know that there's mail. I'm gonna go back there in a second, but I would first like to talk to Alex. For just like 3 seconds, because like any longer, that just doesn't work. We have to return! Also, we don't just have to return, we actually have to also build the building that I got ready, so... You know, sounds like a plan. But first, let's chart a course before it gets like dark. And like, if it gets dark, and that would just be kind of awkward. So let's do this stuff properly. We might just get something. Yeah, what to say from Albert? It sounded like the right moment for more upgrades. The font reads to Stella. Oh, Stella! I had the pleasure of meeting your uncle, Atul. Quite the fella. He gave me a few tips for the yard. I thought I'd return the favor. My boys found this in our docks. There might be something useful out there. Anyway, you tell your uncle I said hi. Albert, your local shipwright. And I get a treasure map. Ooh. 85, 165? I guess I don't know why I rang that one again. 85? 85 is like here, and 165. No, that's negative. 85? 165? That's like near here. Huh. Could have gone for that one a long time ago, I don't know. Okay, but that's just how treasure works. Anyway, I wanted to build a building. Okay, in Beverly's farmhouse, it's cozy. And it's tall, and I cannot put you up here. Why can't I? Oh, wait, there's a pole in the way. For some reason I thought it was just like decoration for a moment. How do I... Oh, you fit here. That's perfect. Above the windmill. Cozy and perfect for short nap. Can't believe that it would be for a short nap after, you know, the architect started napping all the time. Also, there's a clock on there. I mean, that makes sense. Advance the quest. Move it, stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna move it soon. Wait, are you are you complaining about sheep? Okay, you have nothing to say. Okay, I guess we advance that. As always, I don't wanna check the inside of buildings before I get a guest. Right, I feel like it would be rude. Even though I have built it, I should not be able to actually look inside. You know, that's like privacy and stuff, you know. Anyway, let's see if I can find some friends. Also, I still don't 100% get what I'm supposed to do with like the music and the like the music disc that I got. That's kind of what I was getting at. How did I get there again? Oh yeah, I remember. I have to get up here and then get some speed. And then go back. Lovely. A sweet pea. You did what? What a treat. I can't wait to see how you replicated my old house. It won't be filled with memories, but we'll make some new ones. Oh, sweet pea. You went above and beyond. More importantly, how was it? How was Anthony? I didn't see a mustache. You still have that spark? It's certain je ne sais quoi? Oh, you know what? Don't tell me. I'd rather see him for myself. Your words won't do him justice. You remember my friend from back home, Carol? The one with 4 kids. The one who had that car accident, Carol. Oh, that's why car. Yeah, I get it. She would always talk about her crushes. She would go on and on about these Greek gods. And then in person, they were all shaped like celery and had a bad posture. They were nothing to write home about. Carol had the wrong taste in men. Her husband was not the catch she claimed he was. Enough about Carol and her poor choices. We should go see Anthony. I'll bring you along to chaperone this little escapade. Oh, maybe. You know, it sounds almost fun. Can only work out fine, right? That's exactly what's going to happen here. Also, what happened to your ice cream? I can't wait to hear about what Anthony has been up to. Sure, but first let's enter the boat. That's definitely going to work. I hope you're fine with like your building, you know. Worst case, you know, we have a guest home. Why didn't I upgrade that one? Like, you're not even sitting in there, right? You two are like literally sitting in front of it. So why the heck did I upgrade it? Oh, sweet pea. Stay back. Aww. Wait, more birds? Oh, down here. Oh, you... Fair enough, you know? Wow, that was something else. I haven't felt this alive in years. Before we go for a little adventure, I should take a look at that house. It's just funny that I can't even see you here. Very good. Wait, who is currently talking? I guess you, while you're flying. Who are you just jumping? Huh. I believe in you. You can do it. Stella! What is this? This is my old house. This is a dump. Have you ever seen a house before? Maybe. It looks like a kid's drawing of a house. It looks like a dog made it. Well, I have bad news for you then. Like, for a moment I was actually checking the clock. It was actually like a correct clock, because that would have been like the icing on the cake. Is this a joke, Stella? If it is, it's not a good one. I'm mortified that you would want me to live in this. That you think this was my home and my children's and my husband's. We lived in a cozy little farmhouse. I know this was years before I moved to the city and you and I met, but this is just a giant clock with some leftover hay inside. I know you tried your best, but this is a mistake. I can't stay here. I can't go on with you, especially with that as my house. And on top of that, I can't believe Anthony gave you the wrong plans. I need to go back to Oxbury. Let's go. Wow, already? That's so rude. And what am I doing with that massive clock then? I mean, I can at least shear sheep. I'm assuming that you still need like a second to go down there. And also I could feed you, but I could also just wait. You know, I'm gonna do like the feeding tour like in a bit. I'm guessing you, yeah, you're just still going there. Let me quickly harvest the cherries, as you do. You know, it's definitely the most important thing that I can currently do. And you're still hopping around? Look at you. Wide steps. Also, Beverly, you like all that stuff. Enjoyed listening to Atul's flute. At least you're happy, right? And she knits for me. And sits on chairs? Okay. Want a hug? Oh, that's a sweet hug. Ah, that was nice. Sure, okay. At least that works. But still, what does sitting on a chair do for you? Like, I can sit on chairs. Are you blocking other chairs? Wow. I know I could probably just take the boat, but like, come on. At this point, you know. I hope you can actually find your key. That would be amazing. Okay, you have nothing to say? Okay, let's return then. I could have just, like, brought you with me, right? That would absolutely not have been an issue. Ah, sweet Fee. I hope you'll consider making it up to me. My old home was very important. To make sure there isn't any more confusion, here's what it should look like. We lived on a farm. There was nature all around us. With dogs and goats running around everywhere. It was a quaint little farmhouse. It wasn't run down. It had character. It was big enough for a whole family. Better? That should be clear as day. I hope it'll be right this time. And chin up, sweet pea. It's only a setback. As you know, I'm allowed to be bossy because I'm very old. Sadly. Sadly, I can't argue with that. I feel like that's just how the world works, right? Is that an upgrade or is that like actually a new building? Wait, this is the Cuckoo Clock Tower? You'll always be on time. I mean, I might be. And Beverly's farmhouse. I need silk fabric and clear glass sheets. Wasn't there like a foundry or something that I needed for that? No, not the foundry. The foundry we already have. Like, there was another one. I might need the next upgrade then. Huh. I mean, we could also get like a lounge and stuff. Also, does the clock mean that I don't have to wake the people anymore? Because it sounds like that to me. You know what? I'm gonna move you down a little bit. Put the clock like up here. It's like such a nice connection, you know. That's like the main reason why I'm doing this. But like this pole is just like kind of in the way then. Okay, let's put you here. And put you... Like, you're still too wide. That's like the annoying part about this. Right, like, because otherwise I would just put you here. Huh. I could move you so I have like a quick way up. How short can I make you? Like this? Okay. And then maybe have you in case I wanna get like... Ooh, that doesn't actually fit the way I intended, huh? Well, I could put you here then. It's also like not quite it, but like, how about I do it like this? Perfect. Everything is just as intended. I don't know why this was like so important to me right now. But it does mean that I can just go inside, right? Anyway, building, I needed like the glass. Let's just recheck this. I need glass and I need silk fabric. And I feel like I had 6 seeds, didn't I? No, wait, it was a 3 seed, right? I think I got one, right? If I recall correctly. That also means that I need like another orchard soon. Yeah, mulberry seeds. To get silk fibers. Okay. I guess I can just plant you and I could play some music. You know what? I might actually do that like for 2 or 3 minutes until this is done. So I guess BRB? There's another thing that I was actually kind of curious about. I'm just gonna take like a short break here. Didn't I get music sheets? The score to a song that's perfect for when the leaves are falling. The autumn end. And Plantasia Fantastica. Enhance. Okay. So I'm gonna need autumn end at another point probably. But I don't think I can like switch what music I'm playing like manually, I'm assuming. I mean autumn end like metaphorically. I don't know. Like, it might be like a metaphorical thing, or there might actually be like some sort of like autumn island here that I have to visit, and then I need the music sheet. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just theorizing here. Oh, look at the tree finally growing. Well, that was a lot quicker. I don't know. I didn't water the sapling in the beginning, and now it just like instantly grew twice. So I have to assume that watering the plants also affects like how quick they grow with music. I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm not an expert at like, I guess, arbor theory? Whatever you want to call it. At least you're basically... I don't actually know. Do you grow like the silkworms instantly, like using the music? Because like technically you are still shaking. So I kind of have to assume that you also like grow like you are a fruit in a way. I mean, I don't really know if you can call these ones fruit, but hey, we are going to figure that one out in a second, I guess. I just feel like the silk is going to be very important. And then obviously we need the upgrade for the workbench, because otherwise we won't be able to get like the other workshop that I need. And I also need the upgrade for the ship, I feel like, because otherwise I feel like it's getting kind of tight here. I don't know. Might just be me. Alright, I guess the song's over now and you're like fully grown, but you certainly do not have the stuff that I need. Alright, good to know. So it doesn't actually grow the fruit. That's okay, but while I'm at it... Oh wait, I don't actually have any seed oil anymore. I wanna get like some of that stuff crushed. Like, what do I need the powder for, by the way? I don't actually know. I could, like, first of all, process some sugar. Just because I'm curious. Is there like a critical thing here? I don't actually think so. Like, if there is, then I'm at least like somewhat blind, but hey. Let's get like some oil here. I'm just gonna shake it as quickly as I can. I feel like that's completely fine. And then I'm gonna make like some dishes with like the oil, just because I feel like, you know, the frying stuff always works. Like fish sticks. Sounds great. Right, let's get some of that going. Cook. First of all, we have sugar. A basic sweetener for an aspiring pastry chef. Yeah, let's get some oil going. You know what? Only one, and then fried eels, fried scallops, fried salmon. Sure, let's fry some salmon. It's going to take like a minute. And then I'm gonna continue with the shorts. And I really wanna know if the clock works the way I think it does. Wow, you really... Oh, you're out of flour. That's why. Okay. I guess I'm gonna crush like the rest of you. I really don't see a reason why I should keep wheat around. But it might just be me with like my culinary expertise that have like no idea about cooking. But I just honestly feel like there's like very little need for keeping that around. Also, are my potatoes growing? A little bit. Really curious about those. Like, potatoes are just like such a great vegetable, right? They kind of just work with everything. Also, there's apparently like they are one of the most filling vegetables to my understanding, or like foods in general, which is also really great. Like in the sense that you know, I mean, obviously, right? Like if they're the most filling and they just feel like you're full when you eat a lot of them, or like you need to, whatever. You get what I mean. Okay, it's getting morning time. Can I hear the clock ticking? I mean, there was like some talk about like being really loud, so I kind of assumed that there would be something. Like if I don't hear a bell ringing or anything like that, then I'm gonna absolutely, you know, ring my own. But for now, let's get some fish sticks. Oh, they're great. Oh, fish sticks. Delicious. Okay, what else do I want to do with the oil? Oil and fried cabbage? Sure. Maybe it's like something special. I don't know. You can just fry everything, by the way. Even water, if you really need to. Also, where's like the last sheep? I still need to build like another car or whatever, right? And it would be a lot nicer than just, you know, running after them constantly. While I'm at it, let's read about fish sticks, apparently. Simple and delicious. Wednesday is fish sticks. Also, it's a pub food, which is interesting. I have never seen, you know, fish sticks like that, but this is a new category. which means that I need to talk to... Well, first of all, nobody's awake except for you. I would like to give you something fried. I know that you don't like fried food, but I would like the... I'm gonna call like the confirmation. I would like the... I guess the tag? Oh, no. No. I am sorry, Skipper. I won't eat anything fried. I might be vain, but I have standards. I know you don't like the smell. We've talked about this. You probably wouldn't... Oh wait, I just like offered these to you, right? I still don't know what you like. Maybe you also like plain food. Oh, thank you, Skipper. This meal is nourishing. Maybe not. Okay, I guess nobody's going to wake up, so... let's go now! And ring the bell ourselves. I don't know why I expected anything else. Okay then. Morning, kid. Okay, Astrid, you should be inside of here still. Oh wait, you just left. Good morning, Sprout! Yeah, I would like to talk to you. Please, I just want to see if you like pub food. It feels like something you might actually enjoy. Food? Fish sticks? Oh, thank you, Munchkin. I guess not. Don't be mad at me, Munchkin. I guess so. I will never be mad. Or maybe I will be mad constantly. Who knows? How about you? You're also hungry. You like You might like that. Now we're talking. That's some good chow, Scout. Pub food is the best when it gets the... Pub food is the best when you get the munchies. Mickey here is psyched. Yeah, I can see it. See it. Totally. So psyched. Crash rocks all day, every day. I mean, yeah. Hug? Have a hug. A double hug! Look at you. Should be really heavy. Alright. Don't tell anyone. How are you feeling? Look at that. You like pub food? That's the only thing you like. I'm assuming... Look at you just being really happy. Gustav's fiddle, Atul's flute, hugged, and a meal he likes. I mean, Harvest Pulsar. And says mean things. I'm still... Okay, here's a part of me that I... Like, there's something I've never done. And I really... There's a part of me that's really curious about actually, like, just having everyone starve, basically. Not because I want to have them starving, but because I want to see what the effects are, like, of the negative side of things. Because I don't think I've ever had a singular guest be even slightly unhappy. Oh, Munchkin. I believe you have unfinished business. I've been aching for something warm and comforting. I would absolutely die for a cup of noodle soup. Okay, I know. It's indeed my favorite thing in the whole wide world. At least I'm learning something about you. Just a thought, sweetheart. How do I make noodles, though? Can I crush... I can't really crush anything else, right? I can... Right, like I would need flour, for one. That's like one thing that's obvious. Wait, stupid. Okay, rude. Maybe tomatoes? I did give you food, right, up there. Atul hasn't eaten anything yet. I just need to find them. Also, you're still not grown, but I can get some pears. You know, at least I have like 7 out of the 8 that I need for the quest. And I can get... What else was I frying just now? Cabbage, right? Green salad. Huh. I mean, I wouldn't have really made it in the oven like that, but sure. Also, what's new? The mahi-mahi. Okay, this is the one that Astrid just gave me. The large mahi-mahi has some first and... Wait, has the same first and last name. Not for a human, not for a fish. Interesting. What else do I want to do? I want to fry something else. Frying... I could fry some beef. Or some pork. Get some schnitzel? I don't know. We'll be seeing that in a second. I'm still curious about like everything else in here, as always, right? Like that's currently going on. But I feel like we are slowly approaching... Oh wait, I pressed the wrong button. We're slowly approaching the end of the episode. So, let me real quick go over to the teleport. And that should be enough, right? Like then we can next episode... Wait, I should probably first of all check like the upgrades, right? I need Comet Rock. Oh wait, let's see. Okay. I was like kind of confused there for a second. No, this is not for this one. Zinc ingots and silica powder. How do I get silica powder? What do I need to crush? It probably tells me somewhere here. Probably like it's obviously one of the stones, but I just wanted to check. The green salad, I guess. The simplest salad there is, perfect for healthy living. A small salad. I'm probably blind. Where are rocks? Carbon powder, silica powder. So I need to crush quartz explicitly. We don't have a lot of that. I don't know what I need carbon powder for, but hey, I also need to... Hey, no, Atul, you're not a door. How about... I don't want to give you fried chicken, right? Like we talked about it. But you could use a salad. Oh, delicious. Like we are going to deal with that, like, once I've upgraded your house completely. Was it great? It was really great. Look at you just being so happy. It's great. Where was I? I wanted to go in here. Get some of that. Just 5 of them. I hope that's enough. Crush! Crush it all! Whoa! I guess we're not quite ending yet. I'm gonna have that conversation. I guess getting the rocks crushed takes a little bit more work, actually. And I don't think that there's like a rhythm I can do. Right? Yeah, I'm just getting like the 5. Whoa! Can we talk? You crushed that rock like there was no tomorrow. I got here and back for mercy. That was pretty amazing. That felt good. You got some jobs, Scout? I know you'll be able to do this next job. Look, Mickey needs a house. Okay. You know, I completely forgot that you actually gave me rocks explicitly to crush here and then never, like, I completely ignored the rocks. Not just any house. He needs a goddamn palace. Marble, gold mirrors, indoor palm trees. You know what? Maybe. The whole 9 yards. Something that would make our neighbors back home furious. Get it done. Ah, sure. I guess I'm gonna ignore that for today. No, we are going to absolutely work on that in the near future. In any case, I hope you enjoyed the episode and I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you next time. Till then, have a good one and bye-bye.